Bartlett Tire Center. And by the Mini Panther Football Boosters. Player of the Game is brought to you by Heartland Ford. And Panther Talk with head coach Todd Wood is brought to you by First Arkansas Bank and Trust of Heber Springs. Now let's join the voice of the Panthers, Billy Morgan and Lance Hamilton. Get ready for tonight's Panther football game on 101.9 The Lake.
Football greetings, and we welcome you to First Security Stadium tonight. That may be the fact that trying to stay in on this muggy evening.
Could be, and the coin toss is going on right now. It looks like Matthew Cook out there, along with Jeffrey Mercer. And the Wildcats have won the toss and deferred to the second half, so Heber will get the football to start. You know, going back to last year, Billy, Harding Academy is the defending 3A state champ. Beat Osceola 51-26 in the high school finals last year. They went 15-0. Looked really good. As a matter of fact, Heber Springs gave them their closest game. I believe they beat us by one with a 2-point conversion. They're late in the football game to cap that victory, but after that they went on a tear and tore everybody up. And then, you know, they picked up last week where they left off at 4A Mena. They traveled over to Mena. And Caden Sipe had a tremendous night, 27 for 37, 276 yards. He was actually 354 total yards with his rushing for last week. And I don't know, it's going to be tough. This Harding Academy offense is one to be dealt with.
Yeah, and Lance told you about the coin toss. Panthers will get the football to begin the game. And the coin toss is always brought to you by Brent Brainerd State Farm Insurance. And just as I mentioned a few moments ago, tonight's Panther coin toss brought to you by Brent Brainerd State Farm Insurance Agency. Ask about their Good Neighbor Relief Program and how you can save money on your auto insurance. For more information, call Brent today at 362-5891. And we're still waiting for the Panthers to come out of the football field, and I don't see any.
Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Come see my papa and daddy at Bartlett Tire Center. They sell all major brands and can perform all of your general automotive maintenance needs. Plus, they can fix your rock trips and replace your brakes. Bartlett Tire offers free pickup and delivery service for all customers. Like us on Facebook, located across from McDonald's. Call 362-8215 for an appointment today. Drive away with peace of mind and all types of weather when you leave Bartlett Tire Center, the official Tire Center for Billy Morgan.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Visual Identity, Survival Flight, Art Care, William Zach White, attorney and counselor at law, Olmsted Funeral Home, Harris Chiropractic and Acupuncture, Golden Girls Clothing Company, Dalrymple Real Estate, Heber Springs, Tracy and the gang at Cleveland County Farm Bureau. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Back here at First Security Stadium in Searcy, Panthers getting ready to take on the Wildcats. And Lance, this has been a fun series over the years.
Yeah, it really has. You know, I mean, Harding Academy's came away with the victory over the 3 of the last 4 meetings. I think the last time the Panthers won was in 2017, Billy. We beat them 35-7 or 35-15.
Up at Heber Springs.
Springs, that's correct. And but other than that, you know, it goes back further than the last 4, obviously, but it's been kind of back and forth over the years.
So ready to go, and you like to see these two teams play each other because of the fact that it's such a good trip for each team to make the short trip, just 35 miles from one campus to the other. And now the Wildcats, this is their home opener. You mentioned they won at Mena last week. Panthers lost at home against Newport. How important quickly before kickoff is it for the Panthers to get confidence before playing at home next week with Dover and the final regular season, final non-conference game before conference?
Well, with last week, you know, you started out with all the turnovers early on in the football game, and you got behind the 8 ball to start off. Newport got a quick lead on you there. I think they were up 3 scores before we knew what was going on. And tonight you're going to have to secure the football and get yourself a little momentum on offense and maybe come up with a defensive style. Arms, both hands, he could have secured the football.
Rick Hobgood, our studio engineer, with us as always. He was right there, and so was Jaden Bremmett. But big to pick that loose football up. So it's third down, and we'll call it a long 7 right here. With 10 minutes remaining in the opening quarter, Billy Morgan, Lance Hamilton from the F.L. Davis Ace Home Center broadcast booth on the road tonight in Searcy. So third down and 8 for the Panthers. One back set, and now a man in motion. Of course, it's Bartlett Tire Center's favorite time of the year. Help them cheer on the Panthers and let Bartlett Tire be your one-stop shop for all of your. I thought he was going to have it with ease. Now it's first down and 10 at the 25, and Harding Academy no huddle. And Miller in the backfield, and now Sipe right in front of him in shotgun. He takes, Miller, runs right back to the left, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Harding Academy, no flags, and the Wildcats strike. And the big play on that series was converting on fourth down. They converted on 4th and 8. 8:37 left here in the first quarter, and it's 6-0 Harding Academy with a lead over Heber Springs, and they cash in the turnover just, 5 plays later.
Yeah, they did. They're finding a good running lane over there on the left side of the Heber defensive line. Like I said, Sipe, experienced quarterback. He knows when to pull it out or when to leave it in the pocket there.
So the extra point placement is down. Harding Academy always has a good kicking game, and Kyle Ferry adds the extra point, and the score is Harding Academy 7, Heber Springs nothing. 8:37 left in the first quarter. Here from Searcy, we'll step away from the F.L. Davis Ace Home Center broadcast booth and take a 30-second break. This is Heber Springs on their first possession after the turnover, and they go 35 yards. Good deep kick again that goes into the end zone. Now, if you're watching on YouTube right now, we're having a little connection issues, so just bear with.
I mean, they look like a different football team out there this week versus last week in the first quarter.
Shotgun, and now McBroom, pressure. He fires left, complete. Cusick hit hard. He holds on to the football. It's a 3-yard gain up to the 34. So it'll be second down and 7 coming up for Heber Springs. And Easton Cusick, 5'10", 139-pound sophomore, showed some grit right there because he got popped as soon as he caught it.
Yeah, Easton done a real good job to hang on to that
football. And it's now first down and goal for the Wildcats.
Yeah, he made that was a good throw and catch. Gus Hannum was right there at him.
Here's the give. Miller into the end zone. Touchdown, 5-yard run, and the Wildcats have cashed in 2 Panther turnovers for scores. And it's now 13-0. Harding Academy leads with 6:06 remaining here in the first quarter, brought to you by Bartlett Tire Center. And again, if you're listening, obviously can't see it right now. They're still working on the. Bib's got it going again over there on our YouTube channel, so just bear with us. 6:06 remaining here in the first quarter. Placement is down, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. 6:06 remaining here in the first. 14-0. Harding Academy leads it. We'll step away for 60 seconds here on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Allen Furniture, Automotive Collision Specialists, Hopper Termite, William Zach White, Attorney and Counselor at Law, Ed LaShawn State Farm, Graham Plumbing, Cornerstone Title and Escrow, Somerset Senior Living at Seven Springs, First Security Bank, Niece's Custom Frame Shop. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
We welcome Cowboy Collision and Customs to the Cowboy Auto Group. Cowboy Collision and Custom is a full-service collision center with a state-of-the-art repair facility, certified repair professionals, and they offer a limited lifetime warranty on all their work. They offer loaner vehicles and can do same-day repairs. Get a free estimate in less than 15 minutes. Stop by Cowboy Collision and Customs located coming down the mountain into Heber Springs or call 362-0219. We can't wait to see you at Cowboy Collision and Customs.
Back to action here in the first quarter. Hunter Kent with a good return up across the 25-yard line. That's where the Panthers will start, right at the 25. Billy Morgan along.
Enough yards for the first down there. It was just a little bit too tall for him.
So it is second down at the 13-yard line. So in shotgun formation, and now taking, give the football to Rubio, and Rubio's going to take it up to the 14-yard line, and he's going to get 2 on the play, so it brings up third down. And third down and 8 makes it tough right here. So third down and long for the Panthers.
Yeah, Diego got hit right at the line of scrimmage right there. Wasn't able to, get that step like he normally does.
So now the Panthers to the line of scrimmage, 5:25 left here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. So third down, McBroom and shotgun, Rubio to his right. Football on the right hash. Now he takes, and they're going to run it right here. Rubio's going to have a first down and more across the 25, 30, 35, and all the way up to the 38-yard line. And that's a great play call from Todd Wood on third down and 8. Lance, the inside give, and the blocking up front gave him a seam to run, and Rubio doesn't need much room, and he hit the hole, and the Panthers get another Cowboy Chevrolet first down.
Yeah, that's the, that's what we're used to seeing Diego run like right there. He was able to get a little seam right there in the middle. Of course, the Wildcats had switched to a 4-3 on that, and they were able to get him a hole to run through and went down and picked up, 26 yards or so?
Yeah, football up to the 28.
38.
So, 38, I beg your pardon. So a 20-yard gain on the play, and now they'll swing it out left side incomplete. Trying to hit Hunter Kent that time, and had Hunter Kent caught it, he was going to be punished.
Mm-hmm.
It was somebody ready to hit him. Aaron Chisholm was licking his chops, but the pass was a little bit above his head.
Yeah, it looked like it floated a little.
So it's 4:40 left here in the first quarter. 14-0 Panthers trail, but have the football up to the 38-yard line right now.
38-yard line, yeah.
We'll be at home next week, Dover. Dover Pirates will be at Panther Stadium. Hope you'll join us. Shotgun here on second down at 10. Empty backfield, McBroom to throw. Now McBroom fires on the near side. It's complete, but it may be a loss. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Cusick caught it. And they blew it dead, and it's a delay of game penalty. So this will cost the Panthers half the distance to the goal.
Yeah, the Panther defender was about 5 yards from the sidelines when the ball was snapped.
So 3:20 left here in the first quarter. And now Harding Academy moving to our left toward the west end zone. And now it is first down and goal from the 5. Panthers really need a turnover right here. Need something to go in their favor here early in the football game in the first quarter. Now, Sipe takes, looks left, fires, end zone, touchdown, complete to Ty Duggar. Lance, you were talking about him earlier. There he is, the senior. A touchdown completion, and it's now 20-0 Harding Academy. 3 turnovers, and they have all been cashed in for scores, and Lance, after very short drives.
Yeah.
Not taking long.
They're not taking long. The Wildcats are making it look easy, Billy, but they're also starting from the Panther territory,
Well, their longest drive has been 38 yards.
Right.
3:17 left here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter, and the extra point by Ferry is up, and it is good. So 21-0, Harding Academy leads. 3:17 remaining in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. We'll step away and take a 60-second break on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Sun Gas Propane, Hip Equipment Rental, Shelton's Jewelry and Gift Gallery, New Life Church, Ozark Country Market, Rock Mortgage Lending, Heber Springs Clinic, AOS Tree Service, William Zach White, Attorney and Counselor at Law, Unity Health, Verona's Italian Restaurant. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
The team at Heartland Ford lives for Friday nights and Panther football. That's why Heartland Ford is proud to present the player of the game. Whether it's throwing it deep, running the ball, or coming up with the big defensive play, each game, a player gives his best out on the field. At Heartland Ford, they give you their best day in and day out with excellent products, outstanding service, and a dedicated team. Visit their website, heartlandford.com, or stop by the dealership located next to Pizza Hut in Heber Springs.
Billy Morgan back with Lance Hamilton inside the FL Davis Ace Home Center broadcast booth here at Searcy, Panthers trail 21-0, and on each drive, Lance, they have gotten at least one first down, but after a first down, it has resulted in a turnover. And Harding Academy has cashed it in. 4 turnovers last week, 3 here in the first quarter. 3:17 remaining here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. Empty backfield, and the ball is batted down at the line of scrimmage. That time McBroom wanted to throw it to the left, but Harding Academy had the pressure there, and Cooper Welch knocked it down.
Yeah, McBroom was looking for Kent downfield and just held on to it a little bit too long. The defensive push was able to get in there on top of him, and looked like number 10 over there, the defensive end for the Wildcats, Wyatt Simmons, was able to knock it down.
So his side, give it to Cook. Cook running room across the 25, spins at the 30, and across the 35 to the 40, and he is forced out of bounds. It's a Panther first down, brought to you by Cowboy Chevrolet, and Jeffrey Mercer made the tackle. We saw Matthew Cook go 62 yards last week, and had he been able to get past Mercer and stay in bounds, he might have been off to the races right there.
Yeah, he could have been. He looked good coming out, with the football there once he got around the end. Got a couple of key blocks down there.
Football up to the 38-yard line. This is where the Panthers were just a few moments ago after a first down. 3:04 remaining. And if you can cut the turnovers out, you really feel like that the team can move the football tonight, Lance. They've been able to do that. They've stopped themselves on turnovers. And now McBroom, pressure, fires, and it's incomplete. And that was a dangerous pass because Eli Wallace, Jr., almost stepped in front of that and picked that off because right as McBroom was trying to throw the football, he had 2 Wildcats on his back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were in hot pursuit of McBroom, and it eerily looked very similar to earlier when Miller stepped in front of that one and took it back down the field a little ways.
Second down, football is at the 38 on the Panthers side of the 50. Now McBroom has Rubio to his left. He takes, play fake, fires left side, complete Cusick, and Cusick will carry it forward across the 42 to the 43. So give him 5, and it's third down, 5 for the Panthers right here. Got to keep the chains moving as we go under 3 minutes here in the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter of play.
Yeah, they're going to have to continue doing those little short passes like that, pick up 5-6 yards at a time, continue to move the football down. The defensive pressure coming up the middle is to where McBroom's not going to be able to stand back there in the pocket very long.
McBroom fires left side, complete, short of the first down, though. It's a yard gain on the play, and that's it. Cusick on the reception. And it's fourth down. We saw the Panthers go for it last week on fourth down. I bet you they'll go for it right here on fourth down. It's 4th and 4. Need to get up to the 48 for a first down.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for it here. They brought in Jackson West also as a receiver.
So fourth down, it's a tight bunch. They're not spread out here, and a little reverse, and it's going to go for a first down. A little shovel pass, and they reverse the flow to the left, and Hunter Kent was able to get outside and get to the 49 of Harding Academy and get the first down before he was pushed out of bounds. And again, that's a good play call.
Yeah, Kent was lined up in the slot that time, and McBroom was able to shovel it to him, like you said, right there in the middle of the field. And Jackson West was over there throwing a nice block on the cornerback that allowed him to scoot on around the corner.
Hey, my buddy Levi's listening tonight. So, hey, Levi, he's out and about in town. And, KJ, you'd better keep an eye on that young man. He's a busybody. But we love Levi. First down. And now throwing downfield, complete to Cusick at the 31. And it's another Panther first down and a 17-yard gain. And that was a good pass by John McBroom on the play. And Harding Academy immediately takes a timeout. That's a Cowboy Chevrolet first down, back-to-back. Cowboy Chevrolet first downs, and Harding Academy takes a timeout. We'll step away here at the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. Panthers will have it at the 31 of Harding Academy after this 30-second timeout on your hometown station. 101.9 The Lake.
Hey, this is Wade from F.L. Davis. Think of F.L. Davis Ace Home Center when you have a project you need to complete. F.L. Davis has been Cleveland County's local hardware store since 1960. The staff at FL's can get you the right supplies you need for any size project you have planned. FL's also offers a variety of home furnishings and gifts. Shop F.L. Davis for lumber, electrical, plumbing, home goods, and so much more. Make your local F.L. Davis Ace your first stop shop for all your home and building needs. Located in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, and Sherwood.
Billy Morgan back with Lance Hamilton inside the FL Davis Ace Home Center broadcast booth. Panthers moving to our right here in the first quarter, down 21-0. And empty backfield, McBroom takes. McBroom will shovel pass. This is Kent, who is cut down at the 29. It's a 2-yard gain, and a good tackle there by Peyton Cole that prevented what would have been a much bigger run right there.
Yeah, that's that same play they ran earlier to pick up the first down on. But Kent was able to slide off his block and go over there and get it. Well, that was good to hear Big Dog Daddy's voice on that commercial right there.
Well, yeah, and I actually got to see him last weekend.
Yeah, did you?
If I'd seen him just a little bit earlier, he might have bought my breakfast, but I was a little bit late. Hey, Will Birmingham's listening tonight as well, so hello, Will. Hope you're having a great evening. Second down and 8, and now McBroom pumps. Now he fires, near side, complete at the 30. Kent makes one miss, makes two miss, but then the pursuit gets there at the 27. And it's positive yardage zone, about a 3-yard, maybe a 2-yard gain on the play. So it's third down, and we'll say a long 5, really 6, coming up right here for Heber Springs. But Lance, you're in 4-down territory.
Yeah, you are, and you're still picking up positive yards.
David Mars listening back in Heber Springs. He may be watching on our YouTube channel. Biv's doing a great job. I tell you, Biv's had to work hard to get our signal out, and it's moving right now.
Yeah.
Jeremy Bivens, our on-site producer, has worked all that out and got it going. He had to jump through some hoops. And so it's third down and 5, and throwing deep downfield, it's incomplete. There was nobody there. Hunter Kent was the closest Panther to it, but
he had 3 red shirts on.
Yeah, they were playing center field deep. And so now it's fourth down and 5 for the Panthers. And Lance, obviously, we saw them go for it earlier and remember converted.
Yeah, they did.
And we'll need to convert right here.
Well, if Jeremy Bivens can jump through hoops, the Panthers can get a first down.
Jeremy Bivens has jumped through hoops, and if you were listening or watching earlier and having a little trouble there, he got it fixed. And so you can go to our YouTube channel and watch it. And they're going to run it, didn't get the first down. To the 26, it's a yard gain on the play, and Diego Rubio is tackled. So the Panthers turn it over on downs, but that's a good drive, and it flipped the field. And now Harding Academy will take over at their own 26-yard line. Hey, Joe is here tonight, Joe Sugg and Spencer. So they are here making sure that we are doing what we're supposed to.
That's right. Minding our P's and Q's.
Got the bosses here with us tonight, 2 of them. First down at the 26, and now Harding Academy will take over. The Panthers down 21-0. So open field is to the right, and now shotgun, and they're going to do a reverse fake, and Syke keeps right side. He's got room to run, and he runs across the 34. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds up to the 38. It's a 12-yard gain on the play. Panthers defended that about as well as they could because Harding Academy wanted that to go for 6.
For miles.
Yeah. And instead they'll get 12 and get a first down up to the 38-yard line.
And I think it was supposed to be a reverse pass. The Academy had a receiver down deep, but he was covered.
So Miller in the backfield. It's Andrew Miller. Sype takes, gives to Miller. He runs it forward, and a nice spin move to get a couple of extra yards past the 40 up to the 42. It looked like they had him bottled up. Diego Rubio was the first one that made contact with him.
It looked like he and Lucas Lancaster made the tackle.
So it is now second down after what is a 4-yard gain, second down and 6. And
they call it
final play. of the Bartlett Tire Center first quarter. So we'll step away and take a 60-second timeout. After 1 quarter of play, it is Harding Academy 21, Heber Springs nothing. We'll take a 60-second break on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. Tilly, Prince, and O'Neill, attorneys at law. Angie Collins, Shelter Insurance. Heber Springs Eye Care Center. Wes Harden with CryLife. White River Medical Center. Heber Springs Church of Christ. The Meat Hook. Heber Springs Roller Cave. Judy King School of Dance. Julian Heat and Air. Tubby Tees. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
First Arkansas Bank and Trust is thinking outside the box with Cube. Cube is a new interactive banking service that allows you to cash checks, make deposits, make your home or auto loan payment without leaving the comfort of your vehicle. Cube uses live, local, friendly account representatives Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For extended banking hours, personal service, and convenient access, start banking outside the box with Cube at First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Little action here in the second quarter. Offside penalty against the Panthers. So Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag will cost the Panthers 5 yards, and now it's second down, and well, it should be third down, shouldn't it? No, it's second down. That's right. Second down and very short. Second down a yard as we enter into the Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance second quarter. And now timeout, Heber Springs. So 12 minutes. We have not played a down here in the second quarter of play. And Lance, your assessment of the first quarter, I think that you've seen a lot more positives this week than we saw last week. The one deterrent, and you wonder about those 21 points on the board. I don't think it would be where it is without the turnovers.
No, I don't think so, Billy. I mean, you gave them the football inside the 40-yard line, on 3 occasions, and Harding Academy's offense is able to capitalize on that. Mena was able to move the football on the Wildcats last week over there, and they just couldn't keep up with them offensively. I didn't see the turnover ratio, but I don't know that.
Yeah, they were down, and they were in quite a shootout last week.
Yeah, they were. But when you give them 3 turnovers like that in the first quarter, especially inside your own 40, with a senior quarterback, Caden Sipe, All-State, defending state champion quarterback, he's gonna find a way to score.
Second down and 1, and Harding Academy licking their chops right here at second short with this offense. And now Sipe looks, he fires complete at the 44 of Heber Springs and to the 39 of Heber Springs before the tackle is going to be made. Keenan Sneed was the first Panther to get there and then had help. And it'll be first down at the 39. And he just had the receiver that went right there and found a soft spot, Lance, and turned and Sipe threw it right on the money.
Yeah, that was Landon Koch went down there and he found that soft spot. And Sipe was able to thread the needle there.
First down at the 39. Open field is to the left. And now Sipe takes. Sipe looks and is going to throw deep downfield. And this is almost intercepted. Hunter Kent had very good coverage.
He had great coverage on Ty Duggar. Duggar's one of Sipe's favorite receivers to go to, and he was looking at him the entire time. But, Kent was with him step for step and was almost able to come up with the interception down there. It would have been inside the, 3-yard line, but you'll take what you can get. Still second down and 10.
So second and 10 at the 39. Open field is to the left. 11:25 left here in the second quarter. That's brought to you by Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance. 3 receivers in a bunch to the left. And now shotgun, little pitch to the left. And this is Miller is going to run for a first down inside the 30. Down to the 28 before he stopped. Isaac King comes up to make the tackle. And Harding Academy deep in Panther territory again, down inside the 30 at the 28.
Yeah, Matthew Cook missed him. He was converging in off the end over there. Miller was able to sidestep him, got down, and Connor Riddle actually turned him back into King.
So
Panther defense needs to buckle up right here. Pay attention.
open field is to the right. And now Sipe takes, rolls right, on the run, throwing, end zone. Man in the back of the end zone, complete touchdown, Harding Academy. And that's a 28-yard strike. And Landon Koch, the sophomore, Sipe found him. And Lance, you've got to be impressed with Sipe, the fact that he's able to buy time. And when he buys just a little bit of time with his legs, he finds the open receiver.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I was saying. You know, he's kind of what they call a dual threat quarterback, Billy. He can run the football, but he's a very, very good passer of the football.
So here's the extra point, and it is good. So Kyle Ferry's been perfect tonight. Panthers in a deep hole, down 28-0, 10:47 left in the Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance second quarter. We'll step away for 30 seconds on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Heber Springs is home. Home for Panthers football and home to us, the agents of Cry Like Brock Real Estate. When you're ready to buy your home, turn to an experienced local agent to be your guide. We handle real estate transactions every day, and we can help you navigate the home buying process with confidence. Cry Like Brock Real Estate. Find your perfect home at brockre.com.
10:47 left here in the second quarter, brought to you by Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance. Glad to have you with us from the F.L. Davis Ace Home Center broadcast booth. Panthers will get the football. First time they've had it in the second quarter. And Kyle Ferry has done a very good job with the kickoffs. He's been kicking it deep. And this one's going to go into the end zone as well. So the Panthers will start from their 20.
Yeah, he's done a real good job of kicking the football, both on PATs and kickoffs. I think he's only had one return on a kickoff.
Yeah, one return from Hunter Kent. Good to have Jeremy Bivens, our on-site producer, bringing you the pictures tonight if you're watching on our YouTube channel. And Rick Hobgood, if you're listening on the radio tonight, he is our studio engineer. It is Heber Springs with it at their own 20-yard line, 10:47 left in the second quarter. Football in the center of the field. Panthers have been able to move the football. 7 Cowboy Chevrolet first downs here in the first half. There's a pass incomplete out to the right side, so it'll bring up second down and 10 for the Panthers. Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies, which is why a Shelter Insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan and protects things your landlord's policy doesn't. Ask Shelter agents Tim Brewer and affiliate agent Lisa Sinclair about a free personal protection review. Give them a call at 362-5027. Second down and 10, man in motion. That's Cusick. Give it to him, and he has nowhere to go. He's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. It's a 2-yard loss back to the 18. And it'll bring up third down and long for the Panthers right here.
Yes, it will.
That last drive, Lance had gotten in situations where they had some manageable third downs, able to convert. Aaron Chisholm, the junior, on the stop. So third down and 12. 10-10 remaining here in this second quarter. Open field to the left. And now the Panthers have changed quarterbacks, and now the pass is incomplete to the right side. That was Connor Riddle taking the snap right there.
I saw that.
And so it's fourth down.
It looked like on the first play that we had there, McBroom, when he threw that ball over there, it looked like it might have been tipped by 54 on the first down play. And then, on the second down, they got a little reverse over to Cusick, and he had nowhere to go, obviously.
So it's 4th and 12. Panthers will punt it here. It's a low snap, and they just get the punt off, and it's a short punt. It just went pretty much straight up into the air, and it's going to bound up to the 32-yard line. So the Panthers' short punt, it's going to wind up being a 15-yard punt, and Harding Academy in great field position to begin this drive. Steve Castleberry is working the scoreboard desk for us tonight. Greenbrier and Arkadelphia 7-7 early on. CAC leads Carlisle 6-0. Truman leads Southside 15-0. And Stuttgart and Warren. That's a big matchup tonight down in Stuttgart. 7-0. Stuttgart leads. And Truman, now that's been updated. That's a 21-0 lead as they lead over Southside. So a timeout of the field, 9:49 left here in the second quarter, brought to you by Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance. We'll step away from the F.L. Davis Ace Home Center broadcast booth and take a 30-second timeout. Panthers trail 28-0 on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
In sports, success is measured in the number of points scored, in games won, and in championships earned. At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in our community support, in being there when you need us. In fact, 9 out of 10 people surveyed with a claim would recommend Shelter to a friend. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Shelter agent Tim Brewer is a proud sponsor of this Panther game.
So Panther defense, Lance forced a turnover last week, and this would be a great time to force another turnover right here.
Yeah, the Wildcats are starting from the Panthers 33.
So good field position. First down at the 33. And now to throw over the middle, man open at the 11, at the 10, at the 5, touchdown. Completion to Andrew Miller. And he caught it downfield and scored the touchdown. And now Harding Academy, an extra point away from putting 35 on the board here in the first half.
And it was a great play ran by the Wildcat offense. Miller come out of the backfield and got down the seam there in the middle and was wide open, and Sipe hit him.
They've got a good crowd here at Harding Academy tonight. Everybody distanced well. Got the buckets down on the sideline for the teams to make sure they're not right on top of each other. The extra point by Ferry is up. It is good. 9:41 left in the first half. We'll step away and take a 60-second timeout. Panthers trail 35-0 here on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Hi, I'm Steve Landers, and I wanted to tell you about Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC's service department. Did you know that we offer basic oil changes for less than $25? And we can give you a courtesy vehicle and offer online scheduling for your convenience. We service all makes and models of vehicles. So give us a call today at 362-2418 and let the Cowboy Service Department make sure your vehicle is maintained for the roads and the adventures that lie ahead.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: CWB Engineers, Tina Moore Allstate, First United Methodist Church Heber Springs, Eagle Pest Management, Excess Medical, Heber Springs Home Furnishings, Eagle Bank, William Zach White, Attorney and Counselor at Law, North Arkansas Tire, Jitterbug Coffee House. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
So another touchback from Ferry as he kicks it into the end zone. And, you know, that's a weapon on its own that, you know, we don't talk about a lot and should talk about more, I think, in high school and college football, is when you've got a kicker that can take away that return game. That's a big, big deal.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, we had one just a couple of years ago. Julian Cameron done a great job of pinning the teams deep on the opposite end of the football field, and he was a vital weapon in the offense with his PATs and his field goals.
First down, Panthers from their own 20 down 35-0 here in the second quarter. Empty backfield, and now Cook is going to take the snap. He wanted to run after the snap. That's a good tackle. He'll get a couple up to the 22-yard line, but right there in the middle, he ran into the linebacker, Eli Wallace, And it'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Panthers. And really, just give him a yard. So 2nd down and 9 coming up here. 9:20 remaining. Quarter number 2 brought to you by Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance. Panthers have not had a Cowboy Chevrolet first down here in the second quarter.
Nope, not yet.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And Cook ready in shotgun. Rubio now leaves the backfield, so it's an empty backfield, and Cook fires incomplete. He was trying to hit Hunter Kent. And now it's 3rd down and 9 for the Panthers. 8:54 left here in the quarter.
Yeah. Matthew just didn't get that one up like he wanted to. He was throwing that one like he'd be tag somebody out stealing a base, keeping it down low.
Well, I'm looking for McBroom on the sideline, Lance. Do you see?
Thought I had just seen him directly behind Coach right there beside number 12.
Again, empty backfield, and this time Cook's going to keep it himself. He's going to run it forward up across the 25, but he's not going to get the first down. He's stopped by Peyton Cole. And it'll be 3rd down, make it 4th down, and about 4 for the Panthers. So Stuttgart's off to a good start. Steve Castleberry tells me they're up 14-0 now.
Yeah, that's a big game. I think that's where big radio station's at tonight.
Jimmy Sledge, our buddy from Warren, that's where he's at. He does the Warren games.
I know that's where Rainwater was doing his pregame from.
4th and 4. The Panthers are going to punt it here. This is a good punt. It's going to hit at midfield. They did not take a Panther roll. Cook punted it. They downed it at the 44. So it hit at the 50, and you got a better roll on it. It would have bounded probably about 10 more yards down the other way. Didn't get a good roll, and it bounded back 6 yards to the bad side. So Harding Academy once again will begin a drive. They've only started one drive tonight on their own end of the field. The field.
Yes. And they were able to move the football down the field and score.
8:08 left here in the second quarter. This brought to you by Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance. Man in motion from right to left. Sipe takes, keep it on the ground. Miller, big hole to run, and he's going to run it forward for a first down before he is tackled by Jackson West inside the 35 down to the 32-yard line.
Yeah. Harding Academy's big boys up front are giving him a good lane to run in.
Yeah, they are. They do have some.
They've got some good-sized kids up there.
Big fellas up front. An experience returning up front. You look at
your centers.
Elijah Swindell.
6'3".
He's 6'3", 300 pounds.
And he's your center.
Yep.
So they are packing a load up front, creating some holes for Miller to run in.
And they're going to throw it here. Fire left side behind the intended receiver and incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. So up 35-0. Throwing the football to the left side to Ryan McGahey, the junior. And it'll bring him 2nd down. 2nd down and 10 with 7:29 remaining here in the second quarter.
And that's one of the few mishaps or miscues you'll see Sipe, or we've seen from Sipe tonight.
Yeah, he doesn't miss many times. 2nd down and 10. And now Sipe takes, toss right side. Miller across, or inside, I beg your pardon, the 30. Takes it down to the 26. Sneed with a good tackle in open space, and it forces 3rd down. 3rd down and about 3. A long 3 right here. They need to get down inside the 23 for a first down.
He might be a good one, Billy. He's looked pretty good on defense the last 2 weeks, Sneed has. He's been in on several tackles.
Our friend Scoop McCarty's watching tonight back home. Scoop, get feeling better. Hope to see you next week at home when the Panthers take on Dover. 3rd down and 3. 6:50 remaining in the second quarter. Empty backfield. And now Sipe takes. And again, a little toss. They're going to try to run an end around. And the Panthers really played that well. Stopped him short of the first down. And Sneed on the tackle for the Panthers, and help there from Jackson West. Yeah. It's a loss of about a yard, and it'll be 4th down and 4.
Yeah, there was a Panther in the backfield there.
That forced him to go wider than he wanted.
He wanted to, and Sneed was crashing from his linebacker position. They're going to try a long field goal here, Billy.
Well, this will be a 44-yard attempt, and up 35-0. Why not see if
he can capitalize on it?
Ferry's a sophomore.
Yeah, he's got a good leg.
Left-handed or left-footed kicker. Placement down, and the kick on its way, plenty of distance, and it is good. So from 44, and that's a weapon and a half. 5:53 left here in the first half, 38-0. Harding Academy leads it. We'll step away for 30 seconds, 60 seconds. We'll take it on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Come see my papa and daddy at Bartlett Tire Center. They sell all major brands and can perform all of your general automotive maintenance needs. Plus, they can fix your rock trips and replace your brakes. Bartlett Tire offers free pickup and delivery service for all customers. Like us on Facebook, located across from McDonald's. Call 362-8215 for an appointment today. Drive away with peace of mind and all types of weather when you leave Bartlett Tire Center, the official Tire Center for Billy Morgan.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Visual Identity, Survival Flight, Art Care, William Zach White, attorney and counselor at law, Olmsted Funeral Home, Harris Chiropractic and Acupuncture, Golden Girls Clothing Company, Dalrymple Real Estate, Heber Springs, Tracy and the gang at Cleveland County Farm Bureau. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Billy Morgan back with Lance Hamilton, Jeremy Bivens, and Rick Hobgood from the F.L. Davis Ace Home Center broadcast booth. First down, Panthers from the 20. And again, second quarter's been tough, Lance. No first downs here in the second quarter. So, Panthers now with the possession and moving to our left. 5:53 left here in the second quarter. And now they give to Rubio around the right end, and Rubio with a tough yard up to the 21-yard line. He was trying to get to the edge and just could not get to the corner. Caleb Connell led the charge for Harding Academy, and it brings up second down and 9.
Well, he ran a long way to pick up 1 yard.
He sure did, yeah. Great effort.
Yeah.
Which is what you're always going to get from Diego Rubio.
Yeah,
you know that.
The Wildcats are just able to spread it out. I mean, they run a 3 and a 4-man front, and then they've got these 4 other guys, 5 yards back, and they just spread it out.
Second and 9, and Cook's pass over the middle is incomplete. And it's now third down and 9.
I'm not sure if he was going for West or Rubio.
Yeah, they were both right there together.
But it hit Rubio in the back.
Kenny Nations is listening tonight or watching. Again, I have to, I don't know if they're watching or listening, but keeping up with the game with us tonight. So, boy, sure be glad when I can get down to the Gym movie theater and get some popcorn. Third down and 9. And, again, no McBroom most of this quarter. He went out very early in this quarter. And there are markers down. So the Cowboys Chevrolet penalty flags down. And this will cost the Panthers some yardage. False start. And so penalties, Lance, for the most part, they've kept the penalties down tonight.
Yeah. They have. But the ones that have hit it, the wrong time. Like earlier down here, they started out on the 12-yard line. And right here, they had a 3rd and 10. And now they got 3rd and 15.
So third down and 14 for the Panthers from their own 16-yard line. And they lost the football. It's on the ground, and everybody's scrambling for it. Harding Academy saying they've got it, and they do.
They do.
So that's the 4th turnover tonight. Eli Wallace came up with it.
Yeah, I think there was just a little bit of a mishap on the exchange from Cook to West.
So the Panthers are going to have to send the defense out there again and in a difficult position. Already down in this game by the score of 38-0, and now the timeout. Panthers take a timeout. So we'll take it. 5:01 left here in the second quarter. This brought to you by Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance. We'll step away for 30 seconds from the FL Davis Ace Home Center broadcast booth on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
When we talk about You First Banking, what we're really saying is that we're going to take the banking experience and customize it to meet your needs. Maybe you're that person that's always on the go and you don't have time to come to the bank. We'd love to see you, but we can make it possible with our mobile apps to where you don't ever have to set foot in any of our banks. But maybe you're that person that does like coming to see your favorite teller and you like that face-to-face interaction. We've got 20 locations across the state with a friendly staff that's here for you. Only at First National Bank. You first. Always.
Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
So here we are in the second quarter. That's brought to you by Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance. And from the FL Davis Ace Home Center broadcast booth, we'll look at scores from around the state at halftime in the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. Don't forget, after the game, I'll tell you about the Heartland Ford Player of the Game. Panthers on the road, final and really only road non-conference game. There's only 4 road games this year. Next week we'll be at home when the Panthers take on the Dover Pirates. So Sipe still in there, and they're going to give it on an end around. Coming to the near side, Ty Duggar looks for a block, gets one. He's inside the 20, and he's going to be run out of bounds into the near boundary at about the 11-yard line. And a good job there by
Sneed and King.
Yeah, Isaac King stayed with him. But it's an 8-yard gain, second down, and 2 coming up right here.
Yeah, Sipe is, and Miller's still in. As a matter of fact, the entire first unit's still in for the Wildcats here with 4:54 left to go in the first half.
Second down and a couple. Pistol formation. Miller weaves his way inside the 6 down to about the 5, and it's first and goal.
Nice tackle by Rubio.
So Rubio with the tackle there, and it is first down for the Wildcats. First down and goal. They've been very efficient tonight when they've had the football. They have not been forced to punt it tonight. And so first down and goal, they're taking the clock down inside 4:20. And now here's the give, and Miller was not touched. He's able to go right up the gut into the end zone for the touchdown. It is now 45-0. Harding Academy leads it with 4:16 left here until halftime. That's where we were last week at halftime. So Wildcats with the advantage. They jumped out 21-0 real quick after 3 quick turnovers from the Panthers. Panthers moved the football in the first quarter, Lance. They have not in the second quarter.
No, the first quarter was.
Extra point is up, and the extra point good. 4:16 remaining until halftime. 46-0 is this 45. I think they put an extra point up there early, so now it's 45.
Yeah,
45-0. We'll step away for 60 seconds. This is Panther football on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Allen Furniture, Automotive Collision Specialists, Hopper Termite, William Zach White, Attorney and Counselor at Law, Ed LaShawn State Farm, Graham Plumbing, Cornerstone Title and Escrow, Somerset Senior Living at Seven Springs, First Security Bank, Nice's Custom Frame Shop. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
We welcome Cowboy Collision and Customs to the Cowboy Auto Group. Cowboy Collision and Custom is a full-service collision center with a state-of-the-art repair facility, certified repair professionals, and they offer a limited lifetime warranty on all their work. They offer loaner vehicles and can do same-day repairs. Get a free estimate in less than 15 minutes. Stop by Cowboy Collision and Customs, located coming down the mountain into Heber Springs, or call 362-0219. We can't wait to see you at Cowboy Collision and Customs.
Perfect kickoff that the Panthers trying to return, and Lance, you couldn't have kicked it any better there than Ferry did. And the Panthers are going to wind up inside their own 5-yard line, and this drive will begin at the 4. Maybe let that one go out of bounds.
Well, he thought it was going to bound into the end zone. It actually hit about the 3-yard line.
Yeah.
And when it bounced, it did not bound into the end zone, and it actually spun to his left.
So
he had to scramble to get a hold of it.
Got to hurry up and get off the field before they had 12 on the field. 4:11 remaining. And now taking right here. McBroom's back in there, and they're going to run it here back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard.
That's not
McBroom. That is Wyatt Winchester now who is in. So John McBroom wears 10. Wyatt Winchester wears 11. So that's no gain on the play. Back to the line of scrimmage. So it's second down.
Mm-hmm.
Second down and 10 from the 4. 3:44 left here until halftime. So he takes here, Winchester does, hands it off. Jackson West ran it the last time. He runs it again right here. Just really nowhere to go. He maybe got a yard up to the 5. So it's third down, 9 from the with 3:24 left from the Panther 5-yard line.
Well, they're going to be, hard pressed to pick up any big plays right here. The Wildcat defense is just stepping up tonight and shutting down what little bit of running lane the offensive line can present for him.
Winchester standing right at the goal line and shotgun takes. They're going to keep it on the ground, and West, good strong run up to the 10, but he's short of the first down by about 4. So it'll be fourth down and 4, 2:45 left for the Panthers here in the second quarter of play. Second quarter brought to you by Tim Brewer's Shelter Insurance. Stay with us at halftime. We'll have the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. Look at scores from around the state. And also catch you up on the scoring here in the first half of play. Empty backfield. Now Winchester's got a punt after fourth down and 4. And it hits at the 40. Panthers downfield to cover it up at the 38. Did not take a good Panther roll. So now Lance Harding Academy has plenty of time to put more points on the board.
Mm-hmm.
At their own at the Heber Springs 38.
And they still got their first.
Yeah, they're going to take a timeout
now. I was going to say they've come out with their first unit offensive line and Sipe in there.
Let's take a 60-second break. 2:13 left here until halftime. Panthers trail 45-0 on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
The team at Heartland Ford lives for Friday nights and Panther football. That's why Heartland Ford is proud to present the player of the game. Whether it's throwing it deep, running the ball, or coming up with the big defensive play, each game, a player gives his best out on the field. At Heartland Ford, they give you their best day in and day out with excellent products, outstanding service, and a dedicated team. Visit their website, heartlandford.com, or stop by the dealership located next to Pizza Hut in Heber Springs.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Sun Gas Propane, Hip Equipment Rental, Shelton's Jewelry and Gift Gallery, New Life Church, Ozark Country Market, Rock Mortgage Lending, Heber Springs Clinic, AOS Tree Service, William Zach White, Attorney and Counselor at Law, Unity Health, Verona's Italian Restaurant. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Back to action, end around, coming to the near side. A good job by Jackson West, who's going to make the tackle on Jackson Fox at the 36. It's a 2-yard gain, and he goes out of bounds with 2:08 left here in the second quarter, so they'll stop the clock for right now.
Yeah, it looks like there's some new defensive players in there for the Panthers on this possession.
Second down and 8. Football at the 36, and the handoff to Aaron Chisholm, and Aaron Chisholm will take it down to the 32. He stopped Jackson West in on that tackle as well. So was Chris Benton. Third down now. I see Joseph Rose in there. He's 6'1", 325, a junior. So it's 3rd down and 5 with 1:44 left. Harding Academy using a lot of clock right here. So
I saw Jaden Bremen come in.
See if they can use some of this clock. So it is now on the ground to the 30-yard line, and it's going to be a couple of yards short. And they're going to try another long field goal, Lance. They want to get as much. And, you can't blame them. I mean, they've got a sophomore kicker that can kick it like that.
Absolutely. You can't blame them at all. Sneed was on the tackle there, Bill.
Well, Sneed's had a good first half. And they ain't punt it right here. That's exactly what they're going to do. So they're going to give him a chance, Lance, to try and punt it inside the 20. See if he can do that. Kyle Ferry. He's standing at his own 44. This is the first time that the Wildcats have punted it in the game. 49 seconds left until half. He's waiting, and now he punts it. There was no rush, so he just took his time. High punt and hits at the 7. Did not take a Harding Academy bounce. It's down at the 11. Boy, he kicked that thing high, just pooched it.
He knew exactly what he was trying to do there.
He sure did.
He waited around and let some of his guys get down there instead of getting quick with it. Of course, he was under no pressure whatsoever.
So first down at the 11-yard line for the Panthers. So he will have the football at the 11. Now in shotgun. This is Winchester again. And Winchester's going to give West. West running hard across the 15. West up to the 16 to the near the 17-yard line. West runs hard. West plays hard all the time. And so now Panthers, that may be the last play. They look like that they are headed for the half. 18 seconds remaining, and they were down 45-0 a week ago as we went to the first Arkansas Bank and Trust half, and that's where we are tonight. So halftime is upon us. That's all for the Tim Brewer Shelter Insurance second quarter. Panthers and Wildcats, 4 turnovers. The big culprit here in the first half, and a very good Harding Academy team. And the two teams break for intermission. We'll step away and take an extended timeout right here. We'll come back and look at scores from around the state after this extended break. 45-0. Panthers trail at halftime as we take the 5-minute break on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
First Arkansas Bank and Trust is thinking outside the box with Cube. Cube is a new interactive banking service that allows you to cash checks, make deposits, make your home or auto loan payment without leaving the comfort of your vehicle. Cube uses live, local, friendly account representatives Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For extended banking hours, personal service, and convenient access, start banking outside the box with Cube at First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. Tilly, Prince, and O'Neill, attorneys at law. Angie Collins, Shelter Insurance. Heber Springs Eye Care Center. Wes Harden with Crylight. White River Medical Center. Heber Springs Church of Christ. The Meat Hook. Heber Springs Roller Cave. Judy King School of Dance. Julian Heat and Air. Tubby Tees. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Heber Springs is home. Home for Panthers football and home to us, the agents of Cry Like Brock Real Estate. When you're ready to buy your home, turn to an experienced local agent to be your guide. We handle real estate transactions every day, and we can help you navigate the home buying process with confidence. Cry Like Brock Real Estate. Find your perfect home at brockre.com.
In sports, success is measured in the number of points scored in games won. And
The game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. Allen Furniture, Automotive Collision Specialists, Hopper Termite, William Zach White, Attorney and Counselor at Law, Ed LaShawn State Farm, Graham Plumbing, Cornerstone Title and Escrow, Somerset Senior Living at Seven Springs, First Security Bank, Niece's Custom Frame Shop. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
$45-0 is the halftime score. Panthers trail. Welcome back to the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. Todd Wood is visiting with his team down on the field. So it not sure lasted it any more comfortable, you think, than it was when we started. When we first got here to the stadium, it was very humid.
Well, Billy, I honestly couldn't tell you because we're sitting in here behind the glass and the AC.
Yeah, so it feels okay.
Oh, it feels great.
Yeah. Well, we'd have to check in with Joe Sugg and see what it, because I think Joe's out there amongst the folks.
Yeah.
And he and Spencer are down here with us tonight. So Jeremy's up here in the booth in the F.L. Davis Home Center broadcast booth. And Rick Hobgood, he's probably got the AC back in the studio turned down low, and he's nice and comfortable tonight. Panther fans, don't forget we'll be at home next week when the Panthers take on the Dover Pirates. Final non-conference tune-up before conference play begins the next week against the Lone Oak Jackrabbits. Lance, give us a scoring summary from that first half of play, brought to you by First Arkansas Bank and Trust.
All right, the Wildcats started off in the at 8:37 in the first quarter with Miller, a 25-yard run. PAT was good, put Harding Academy up 7-0. At the 6:06 mark, Miller again with a 5-yard run. PAT was good, that put them up 14-0. Then we'll get down to the 3:17 mark of the first quarter. Ty Duggar had a 5-yard reception. PAT was good, 21-0 Wildcats going into the second quarter. At 10:47 in the second quarter, Coke with a 28-yard reception. PAT good, puts Wildcats up 28-0. Come right back with Miller at 9:42, a 33-yard reception for Miller. PAT good, 35-0 Wildcats. Fall down to the 5:53 mark in the second quarter. Ferry hit a 44-yard field goal to put the Wildcats up 38-0. Ferry's got a phenomenal leg. And 4:16 left to go in the first half. Miller with another 5-yard run. PAT was good. Put you at your score right now over the Harding Academy Wildcats, 45. Your Heber Springs Panthers are still scoreless.
So at the half, 45-0, as Lance mentioned, we'll take another break right here at the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. Turnovers a big deal. 4 turnovers for the Panthers there in the first half. 4 turnovers last week in the first half. We'll step away. We'll take a 4-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll look at scores. And in fact, we'll take another 5-minute timeout. And we'll look at scores from around the state and update those for you that we have here at halftime. Harding Academy leads it at the half on the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report, 45-0 as we step away for 5 minutes on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
We welcome Cowboy Collision and Customs to the Cowboy Auto Group. Cowboy Collision and Customs is a full-service collision center with a state-of-the-art repair facility, certified repair professionals, and they offer a limited lifetime warranty on all their work. They offer loaner vehicles and can do same-day repairs. Get a free estimate in less than 15 minutes. Stop by Cowboy Collision and Customs located coming down the mountain into Heber Springs or call 362-0219. We can't wait to see you at Cowboy Collision and Customs.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Sun Gas Propane, Hip Equipment Rental, Shelton's Jewelry and Gift Gallery, New Life Church, Ozark Country Market, Rock Mortgage Lending, Heber Springs Clinic, AOS Tree Service, William Zach White, Attorney and Counselor at Law, Unity Health, Verona's Italian Restaurant. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
The team at Heartland Ford lives for Friday nights and Panther football. That's why Heartland Ford is proud to present the player of the game. Whether it's throwing it deep, running the ball, or coming up with the big defensive play, each game, a player gives his best out on the field. At Heartland Ford, they give you their best day in and day out with excellent products, outstanding service, and a dedicated team. Visit their website, heartlandford.com, or stop by the dealership located next to Pizza Hut in Heber Springs.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Tilly, Prince, and O'Neill, Attorneys at Law; Angie Collins Shelter Insurance, Heber Springs Eye Care Center, Wes Harden with Crylike, White River Medical Center, Heber Springs Church of Christ, The Meat Hook, Heber Springs Roller Cave, Judy King School of Dance, Julian Heat and Air, Tubby Tees. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Hey, this is Wade from F.L. Davis. Think of F.L. Davis Ace Home Center when you have a project you need to complete. F.L. Davis has been Cleveland County's local hardware store since 1960. The staff at FL's can get you the right supplies you need for any size project you have planned. FL's also offers a variety of home furnishings and gifts. Shop F.L. Davis for lumber, electrical, plumbing, home goods, and so much more. Make your local F.L. Davis Ace your first stop shop for all your home and building needs. Located in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, and Sherwood.
First Arkansas Bank and Trust is thinking outside the box with Cube. Cube is a new interactive banking service that allows you to cash checks, make deposits, make your home or auto loan payment without leaving the comfort of your vehicle. Cube uses live, local, friendly account representatives Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For extended banking hours, personal service, and convenient access, start banking outside the box with Cube at First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Heber Springs is home. Home for Panthers football and home to us, the agents of Cry Like Brock Real Estate. When you're ready to buy your home, turn to an experienced local agent to be your guide. We handle real estate transactions every day, and we can help you navigate the home buying process with confidence. Cry Like Brock Real Estate. Find your perfect home at brockre.com.
In sports, success is measured in the number of points scored, in games won, and in championships earned. At Shelter Insurance, we measure success in the quality of our products and services, in our community support, and being there when you need us. In fact, 9 out of 10 people surveyed with a claim would recommend Shelter to a friend. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Shelter agent Tim Brewer is a proud sponsor of this Panther game.
Hi, I'm Steve Landers, and I wanted to tell you about Cowboy Chevrolet Buick GMC's service department. Did you know that we offer basic oil changes for less than $25? And we can give you a courtesy vehicle and offer online scheduling for your convenience. We service all makes and models of vehicles. So give us a call today at 362-2418 and let the Cowboy Service Department make sure your vehicle is maintained for the roads and the adventures that lie ahead.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: CWB Engineers, Tina Moore Allstate, First United Methodist Church Heber Springs, Eagle Pest Management, Excess Medical, Heber Springs Home Furnishings, Eagle Bank, William Zach White, Attorney and Counselor at Law, North Arkansas Tire, Jitterbug Coffee House. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Back at halftime here inside the F.L. Davis Home Center broadcast booth, Billy Morgan along with Lance Hamilton, Jeremy Bibbins, and Rick Hobgood on the road tonight in Searcy. Panthers trail Harding Academy by a score of 45-0. Here at the break on the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. 4 turnovers there in the first quarter, or first half, 3 in the first quarter, and then wound up turning it over 4 times in the first half. Panthers moved the football, had 9 first downs there. Cowboy Chevrolet first downs in the first half of play, but trail at the half by a 45-0 score. They only crossed the 50 once into Wildcat territory. The Panthers on the field right now with their halftime visit. It's a long walk back to the gymnasium over on the Harding Academy campus. Of course, the game's played here at First Security Stadium where the Bisons play on the university field. And the long walk over to the Academy gym, the Panthers just decided to stay out on the field. Let's look at scores from around the state. Appreciate Steve Castleberry and for his help in compiling scores for us. At last check, Truman over Southside by a 21-0 count. And we believe these scores are at halftime. Searcy, that game, I think it's up at Batesville tonight. But Searcy and Batesville, that's a heck of a game. Searcy defending state champions a year ago. They lead Batesville 15-14. We were watching that Stuttgart game as well because that's probably one of the bigger games in 4A. Lance tonight. Stuttgart leads 14-0 over Warren. Greenbrier and Arkadelphia. Greenbrier leads Arkadelphia 21-14. CAC over Carlisle 20-0. That's a CAC team that we'll see later in the year, and we saw them last year with their improvement, and I think they're going to be even better this year. Riverview and Bald Knob, remember they did not play tonight. Their game was canceled tonight. No score, Salem and Dover. Dover's who we will see next week. Neither one of those teams have scored. Well, I beg your pardon, just an update on that. Salem now leads Dover 8-0. And now an update on that Searcy and Batesville score. It's 22-17. Searcy leads Batesville. Again, thanks to Steve Castleberry for updating those scores for us here on the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. Two teams getting ready for the second half. We're going to take one more 5-minute timeout, and then we'll come back for the third quarter. It'll be brought to you by Cry Like Real Estate. After this 5-minute timeout, as that wraps it up for the First Arkansas Bank and Trust halftime report. Halftime scores: Harding Academy 45, Heber Springs nothing. As we take the break on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Come see my papa and daddy at Bartlett Tire Center. They sell all major brands and can perform all of your general automotive maintenance needs. Plus, they can fix your rock trips and replace your brakes. Bartlett Tire offers free pickup and delivery service for all customers. Like us on Facebook, located across from McDonald's. Call 362-8215 for an appointment today. Drive away with peace of mind and all types of weather when you leave Bartlett Tire Center, the official Tire Center for Billy Morgan.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Visual Identity, Survival Flight, Art Care, William Zach White, attorney and counselor at law, Olmsted Funeral Home, Harris Chiropractic and Acupuncture, Golden Girls Clothing Company, Dalrymple Real Estate, Heber Springs, Tracy and the gang at Cleveland County Farm Bureau. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
When we talk about You First Banking, what we're really saying is that we're going to take the banking experience and customize it to meet your needs. Maybe you're that person that's always on the go and you don't have time to come to the bank. We'd love to see you, but we can make it possible with our mobile apps to where you don't ever have to set foot in any of our banks. But maybe you're that person that does like coming to see your favorite teller and you like that face-to-face interaction. We've got 20 locations across the state with a friendly staff that's here for you. Only at First National Bank. You first. Always.
Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Allen Furniture, Automotive Collision Specialists, Hopper Termite, William Zach White, attorney and counselor at law, Ed LaShawn State Farm, Graham Plumbing, Cornerstone Title and Escrow, Somerset Senior Living at Seven Springs, First Security Bank, Niece's Custom Frame Shop. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
We welcome Cowboy Collision and Customs to the Cowboy Auto Group. Cowboy Collision and Custom is a full-service collision center with a state-of-the-art repair facility, certified repair professionals, and they offer a limited lifetime warranty on all their work. They offer loaner vehicles and can do same-day repairs. Get a free estimate in less than 15 minutes. Stop by Cowboy Collision and Customs, located coming down the mountain into Heber Springs, or call 362-0219. We can't wait to see you at Cowboy Collision and Customs.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: Sun Gas Propane, Hip Equipment Rental, Shelton's Jewelry and Gift Gallery, New Life Church, Ozark Country Market, Rock Mortgage Lending, Heber Springs Clinic, AOS Tree Service, William Zach White, attorney and counselor at law, Unity Health, Verona's Italian Restaurant. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
The team at Heartland Ford lives for Friday nights and Panther football. That's why Heartland Ford is proud to present the player of the game. Whether it's throwing it deep, running the ball, or coming up with the big defensive play, each game, a player gives his best out on the field. At Heartland Ford, they give you their best day in and day out with excellent products, outstanding service, and a dedicated team. Visit their website, heartlandford.com, or stop by the dealership located next to Pizza Hut in Heber Springs.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters. Tilly, Prince, and O'Neill, attorneys at law. Angie Collins, Shelter Insurance. Heber Springs Eye Care Center. Wes Harden with Crylike. White River Medical Center. Heber Springs Church of Christ. The Meat Hook. Heber Springs Rollercade. Judy King School of Dance. Julian Heaton Air. Tubby Tees. Thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
Hey, this is Wade from FL Davis. Think of FL Davis Ace Home Center when you have a project you need to complete. FL Davis has been Cleveland County's local hardware store since 1960. The staff at FL's can get you the right supplies you need for any size project you have planned. FL's also offers a variety of home furnishings and gifts. Shop FL Davis for lumber, electrical, plumbing, home goods, and so much more. Make your local FL Davis Ace your first stop shop for all your home and building needs. Located in Greers Ferry, Heber Springs, and Sherwood.
First Arkansas Bank and Trust is thinking outside the box with Cube. Cube is a new interactive banking service that allows you to cash checks, make deposits, make your home or auto loan payment without leaving the comfort of your vehicle. Cube uses live, local, friendly account representatives Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For extended banking hours, personal service, and convenient access, start banking outside the box with Cube at First Arkansas Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
45-0 Panthers trail here at half as we get ready to go back to the second half. It's brought to you by Crylike Real Estate. So as we get ready for this third quarter, the third quarter brought to you by Crylike. Panther fans, when you are ready to buy or sell a home, choose an experienced local realtor to navigate the process. Let Crylike Brock Real Estate help anytime you have questions about real estate. They know the way. Let them get you home. Visit BrockRE.com. Go Panthers from Crylike Brock Real Estate. BrockRE.com. And the Panthers will kick it away, won't they? Because Harding Academy will get it to begin this second half. And again, by watching, of course, this is a much bigger stadium, and everybody's had no trouble, I think, distancing here tonight. Panthers only had 250 tickets that they were able to purchase, and they are across the field from us, and a pretty good group of students that have made the way down here tonight. Jeremy Bivens doing a great job on the camera tonight and producing here over on the YouTube channel, and Rick Hobgood, our studio engineer, on radio tonight. So the kickoff and the return by Jackson Fox, and he is center of the field, and he's going to run into a lot of white jerseys at the 35-yard line, and the Panthers push him backwards. And, well, we see Jackson West in on a lot of plays for the Panthers, also Hunter Kenna on the tackle.
Yeah, Jackson's, one of the main defenders, and Hunter Kitt's in the secondary usually. So you will see him. Jackson plays both ways as well as Hunter Kent.
Yeah, so many kids will be doing that this season. 11-16, clock will roll here in the second half. The sportsmanship rule, the Panthers down 45-0. And we're not going to see sight to begin this second half. And there's a good tackle right up the middle by Zach Thomas. Ran right into him. A run there by Seth Campbell. And looks like, I believe that's Carter Neal that's in at quarterback now for the Panthers. It's no gain on the play, and Zach Thomas with a good tackle there. 10:43 remaining here in the third quarter. That's brought to you by Crylike Real Estate. Panthers defending the west goal, which is to our left. I haven't heard from Marty tonight. I know Kenny Nations is watching and listening back in Heber Springs. Second down and 10. Snap gets away from the quarterback, and they're going to have to try and cover it up. They do, all the way back inside the 10, back at the 8-yard line. And that's covered up by Carter Neal. So now it is third down.
In a long way.
Yeah. We need Jamie Riddle to tally a third down this long.
Yeah.
Well, Jamie's all over the
looks
down
like
and distance, isn't he, when we're at home?
Yeah, it looks like it's about 36 yards.
So, third and long, and they throw and incomplete at the 19-yard line. And that was intended for Andrew Ross, and Harding Academy will punt it for only the second time tonight.
Speaking of Jamie, I see Connor Riddle out there.
So, yeah, Connor on the field right now. Saw him in a little bit at quarterback early. So now they're punting from their own end zone. Here's the punt. Yeah, it's a low punt. Going to hit at the 35. Panthers let it roll. It'll roll up to the 46, and that's where the Panthers will take over for this drive.
That's actually where the first down stick was at.
So Panthers will have good field position to begin this drive. See if they can put some points on the board. Scored in the second half last week. And again, I mentioned it earlier, it's so important to keep the confidence and to gain some confidence. And I thought they were on the way to doing that early on, Lance, without those turnovers. They were able to move the football and get some first downs. Football at the 46, and that's where the Panthers will take over on this drive. And Connor Riddle is the quarterback, and he throws right side, complete at the 45 and to the 43-yard line, and that's going to be it. Complete to Isaac King. It winds up being a 3-yard gain on the play. So as Connor Riddle's first completion, varsity football. Just talking about him a few moments ago.
How about that?
Football is at the 43. Second down, 7, 8:13 left. Here from the F.L. Davis Ace Home Center broadcast booth in the third. Open field to the left, and now Connor waits, takes a high snap, and the loose football. Everybody's scrambling for it, and Jackson West had to wrestle it back away. And the Panthers keep the possession. He just wrestled it away from Hunter Pagan. No gain. So second down, make it third down, 7. Looked like the exchange from Riddle to West.
I believe so.
It was not a clean exchange, so now it's third down and 7.
Looks like he's got the youngsters out there.
Open field is to the left. And now Riddle in shotgun. I believe that's Sneed. It is Keenan Sneed to his left.
Yeah, Sneed to his left. Easton Kusick down here on the
And
bottom.
now Riddle takes. He fires, complete, first down, 35 inside the 30-yard line, and King steps out of bounds into the near boundary at the 27-yard line.
So a 16-yard reception.
So Connor Riddle moves the chains, and that is a Cowboy Chevrolet first down.
Yeah.
6:50 left here in the third. Like we saw last week at home, the Harding Academy band is down in the end zone.
Yeah.
They're not up in the stands. First down, Panthers at the 27. And Riddle waits, now takes, rolls left, fires that way, complete. King again at the 20. King made one miss down to the 17. Then he's going to be gang tackled. But again, the Panthers moving the chains. Colson Sipe on the tackle. And it is now another first down. Yeah, first down. Another Cowboy Chevrolet first down. Connor Riddle rolling to his left, and he and King, they're on the same page. All of
Yeah.
his completions have been to King.
Rolling to his left and his right. Doing a good job.
So it is first down at the 17.
Uh-oh.
And a high snap. Riddle, it goes over his head, and he just covers it up back at the 24. So that's a loss. And it's a loss of about 7. So second down, 17, 5.5 remaining here in this third quarter. Todd Wood, his first season at Heber Springs. Panthers back at home, his team next week, so hope that everybody will come out and support the Panthers at home against the Dover Pirates. Good snap to Riddle here. Hands off, running room. Sneed inside the 20. Sneed down to the 15. Sneed to the 13-yard line. So he picked up all but about 5 yards of what he needed to get. He gets, well,
about 12.
Oh, yeah. He's short by about 6, so give him about 11 right there. So it's third down 6. Panthers in 4-down territory with 4:44 left here in the third quarter. That's brought to you by Cry Like Real Estate. So third down. Riddle takes, gives Sneed running room to the 11, and then it closes in a hurry. Gets to the 10. He's 3 yards short of the first down. Colson Sipe came up and tackled him. There is a Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag that is down.
Looks like Sneed's still down.
Yep. So the flag's against the Panthers,
it's going
right?
to be a 15-yarder.
And I didn't see. Have they already indicated, Lance? I didn't see what they said.
No, but
so
it looked like one of the linemen had somebody driving them back and didn't stop.
So it is a sportsmanlike penalty against Harding Academy.
Oh, they call against the Academy.
Yeah, so that'll be a first down. So the Panthers will have first down and goal at the 5. Again, is that Sneed that is down, Lance?
Yeah, I believe so.
He's about to get up, it looks like. Todd Wood checking on him. Coach Ortiz out there as well. Not putting any weight on his right leg.
Probably twisted his ankle. Let's hope so.
So it's first and goal, Panthers. First down. Another Cowboy Chevrolet first down after that Cowboy Chevrolet penalty flag. So the football is at the 5, 4:16 left in the third.
Got Diego back in there.
And so this drive that began at the 46. And now Diego Rubio comes out of the backfield. Snap it to Riddle. He breaks a tackle at the 5 and Riddle down to the 3. So second down and goal from the 3. Panthers trying to punch it in there.
There for a brief second, I thought Connor was going to be able to get into the end zone. He got free of the first defender and just couldn't shake that second one.
So second down and goal. 3:33 here in the third quarter. Open field is to the right. And now in shotgun. 2 backs. This time the handoff and down driving to the 2 and maybe down to the 1. That's Easton Cusick. So it's going to be third down and goal, Panthers, from just outside the 1.
Call today at 362-2418 and let the Cowboys Service Department make sure your vehicle is maintained for the roads and the adventures that lie ahead.
The live broadcast of tonight's Panther football game is brought to you by these Panther boosters: CWB Engineers, Tina Moore Allstate, First United Methodist Church Heber Springs, Eagle Pest Management, Excess Medical, Heber Springs Home Furnishings, Eagle Bank, William Zach White, attorney and counselor at law, North Arkansas Tire, Jitterbug Coffee House, thank you to all these Panther boosters for sponsoring tonight's football game.
So here we go to the fourth quarter. That's brought to you by Sulphur Creek Outfitters. And the pass play from Harding Academy complete right at the sticks. That may be a first down. It's complete to Ryan McGahey. I was just talking to Ryan's dad a few moments ago. Taking up to the 29-yard line, and that should be a first down. It is a first down for Harding Academy. Remember, his brother played for this team last year. Big, tall receiver.
Yeah, big, tall receiver.
So the football is at the 29-yard line, 11:05 left. This is the only football that's being played here at the stadium this year with Division II football, no D2 football in America this year, where the Bisons played D2 football. That pass incomplete on the near side. Good coverage, and Dakota Farmer was right there. Had that been completed, he would have been right there on the tackle. Yeah, this is where I normally spend my Saturdays, but not this year. Second down at the 29-yard line, 10:35 remaining here in the Sulphur Creek Outfitters fourth quarter. Newport leads Bauxite 21-3. That's in the third quarter. And Stuttgart's having a big night against Warren. Second down and 10. Pass to the near side complete at the 32-yard line. And quickly Jackson Fox turns it upfield, gets a first down. 12-yard gain up to the 41.
Tristan Thisson on the tackle.
Salem is all over Dover. Dover's who will play next week, 38-0. That's in the fourth quarter. Stuttgart in the third quarter leads Warren 27-0. Southside trails Truman 27-0. That's in the third quarter. So 9:47 left in the fourth quarter. And now rolling out to the right, this is Carter Neal, and he fires, and is deflected around, and it is picked up by a lineman, and he's going to run the football forward. Lance, was that complete? And then hit the turf because the referee threw his bean bag.
I guess it was a fumble.
Yeah, I thought it just went right and bounced off someone else's hands and into the hands of Colson Sipe. He carried it forward to the 49-yard line. It had to obviously touch somebody, or it would have been illegal touching on his part.
Colton Turley made the tackle.
Second down and short, so it's almost a 10-yard gain. 9:04 left. Lance will select the Heartland Ford player of the game after the game is over. There's a ball batted up in the air and incomplete. Austin Winchester got his hands on it, deflected it. So now it's third down and very short. 8:46 left here in the fourth.
That was a nice pass deflection. Looked like one of the is she one of the athletic trainers for Harding Academy? She made a good catch. Whoever
was that Lacey? Right down
the white hat?
Yeah, that's Lacey Rush who made the catch down there. Good hands from Lacey. There's the keep it on the ground. It's going to be a first down to the 46-yard line. That time,
Trip Young
on the tackle, Seth Campbell on the carry. So first down for Harding Academy. Hey, Sulphur Creek Outfitters has moved to their new location next to Walmart. They have kayaks, canoes, and bicycles for sale or rent, and new fall arrivals from Patagonia, Free Fly, and Fayetteville. Sulphur Creek is now an authorized Garmin dealer. Go and like them on Facebook for sales and for the updates that they have on sales going on. Go Panthers from everyone at Sulphur Creek Outfitters. Panthers defended that well, Lance.
Tristan Thisson again.
Tristan Thisson with a tackle for a loss back of a yard on the run to the right side.
Are you going to go down to Sulphur Creek and get you a new Patagonia this year?
Miss Dusty will.
Oh, okay.
Guarantee you. She will for sure stop by. She wants one of those kayaks.
Well, you need to get you one, too, and get you some
I want one.
Get you some of those sandals.
She can't get one by herself. She'd have to get two. Second down and 11. And now back to throw here. Carter Neal fires complete. Jackson Fox at the 35. Fox has a first down inside the 33 to the 32-yard line. 16-yard gain and a first down.
Turley on the tackle again.
So Panthers, boy, Lance, you'd like to see them get the football back again and see if they can score again. But Now 45-6 they trail, and Harding Academy's driving. And the Panthers, we talked about the depth. Just not a lot of depth, obviously, with the numbers, but and you get on a humid night like tonight, you're starting to get a little bit winded down there on the field. First down, and the Wildcats keep it on the ground, run it to the 31, and then wrapped up by big number 73, Chris Benton, 6'1", 317 sophomore, short gain, not 2.
Yeah, he just held on and laid down.
So second down and 8 at the 30. 6:13 remaining here in the Sulphur Creek Outfitters fourth quarter of play. Open field is to the left. And now they'll keep it on the ground here. Running room just to the right of the hash marks. And inside the 25 down to the 24-yard line. Panthers converge, but that's a good run there on second down. And that's Austin Winchester and Chris Benton on the tackle. Short of a first down by 2. It's third down and a couple right here. That was Seth Campbell on the run. 5.5 left. Staying with us after the game, we'll select the Heartland Ford player of the game. So it's third down, 2. Football at the 24 of Heber Springs. And now again, keep it on the ground. Got a good block on the edge, and we'll get enough for a first down. Down to the 23-yard line. That's
57.
Zach Thomas on the tackle for the Panthers. Seth Campbell carried it. So it's third down and 2 right here. Make it fourth down. 4th and 2. Open field to the right. 4:50 left in the Sulphur Creek Outfitters fourth quarter. And now taking right here, Carter Neal to throw. He fires, incomplete. And it'll be the Panthers getting the football back. Good coverage there. Colton Turley was there on coverage. So now the offense will get it back with 4.5 left. And see what they can do with the football here with just over 4 minutes left when they get back on the field.
Yeah.
And again, you know, it's just week 2 and everybody's playing for spots, playing for depth and trying to get more playing time. So this final 4 minutes, very important to this young group that's in there. Lance, they're trying to work their way into more playing time.
Yeah, they're trying to see how much more playing time they can pick up.
Yeah, and Todd Wood's watching. He wants to see guys step into roles and add to the depth for this football team. 3 receivers to the left. And now Riddle dropped the football, but he fires complete to King, and King to the 24, and now trying to go back to his right, gets to the 25, and he'll take it across the 25 to the 26. So he's only going to get a couple out of that. He ran around quite a bit. Give him 3, so it'll be second down and 7. Connor Riddle did a good job there to not panic after he dropped the snap.
Yes.
And was able to fire the football and get some positive yardage out of it. So it's second and 7, 3:20 left in the fourth. Panthers have it at their own 26. Now Riddle, ready out of the gun, rolls to the right, and pressure coming. Now he tucks the football, will run, gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He's dropped there by Daniel Bubbas, and it'll be third down, 7. 2:50 left. And Todd Wood talked a lot about this week. You know, you talk about the non-conference games and just how much they mean, not so much from a win-loss perspective, but from what you gain from experience.
Yeah.
And
just to get some reps.
Yeah, especially
in a game-time situation.
Especially in a season like this with no spring football and a shorter fall camp. Third down and 7. 2:28 left. And now Riddle taking, looks right, fires right. This is complete. King, and he's close to a first down. It'll depend on where they mark it. He's just a little short at the 33-yard line. He had to get up closer to the 34. So he's short by a little bit less than a yard. 2:05 left.
Might as well go for it. It's a football length away from a first down.
Yeah, and with the clock rolling with the sportsmanship rule, Harding Academy, if you don't get it, they'll probably run the clock out. See if the Panthers can get another Cowboy Chevrolet first down. In shotgun. Riddle with Rubio to his left. Gives to Rubio. He is going to get the first down up to the 35-yard line. They're going to give him the 36. So we're going to see a Dover team that's going to come in next week winless. They're trailing 44-0 late to Salem. Football is at the 36. 1:16 is all that is left here in the Sulphur Creek Outfitters fourth quarter. Approaching 60 seconds left in the game.
Get one of these outside receivers on a flag post.
Screen pass, complete. King trying to get to the edge at the 40, 45. He'll be run out of bounds into the near boundary at the 46-yard line. Well, King's doing a good job, Lance. He's caught several passes here in the second half.
Yeah, he was able to pick up that yardage with a good block by Easton Kusick.
It's another young guy, 6 foot, 150, a sophomore. So it's second down and short. 30 seconds is all that is left. Panthers don't have any timeouts either. They hurry up to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers to the right. Down 45-6. Riddle takes, rolls right. Riddle now steps up, fires, incomplete. Trying to get it to King, and King would like to have that one back.
Yeah.
He had some running room at midfield, and that's going to be the ball game. Clock continues to run with the sportsmanship rule. 45-6 is the final score. Todd Wood will take his team across to congratulate Harding Academy, and this is, I think, the last 2 weeks we saw a Newport team that's capable of winning a state championship 3A, and Harding Academy right there with them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, there's a reason Harding Academy is ranked number 1 in 3A right now, and Newport number 4. 2 very good football teams the Panthers have played to open the season. Next week is going to be hopefully a better night for the Panthers. They're going to come in facing a team that's got a lot of adversity to overcome, just like the Panthers do, and I look forward to a good game next week.
All right, stay with us. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. Then when we return, we will tell you about the Heartland Ford Player of the Game. Final scores: Harding Academy 45, Heber Springs 6. We'll step away for 60 seconds and come back and wrap it up from the FL Davis Ace Home Center broadcast booth on your hometown station, 101.9 The Lake.
Come see my Papa and Daddy at Bartlett Tire Center. They sell all major brands and can perform all of your general automotive maintenance needs. Plus, they can fix your rock trips and replace your brakes. Bartlett Tire offers free pickup and delivery service for all customers. Like us on Facebook, located across from McDonald's. Call 362-8215 for an appointment today. Drive away with peace of mind and all types of weather when you leave Bartlett Tire Center, the official Tire Center for Billy Morgan.
When we talk about You First Banking, what we're really saying is that we're going to take the banking experience and customize it to meet your needs. Maybe you're that person that's always on the go and you don't have time to come to the bank. We'd love to see you, but we can make it possible with our mobile apps to where you don't ever have to set foot in any of our banks. But maybe you're that person that does like coming to see your favorite teller and you like that face-to-face interaction. We've got 20 locations across the state with a friendly staff that's here for you. Only at First National Bank. You first. Always.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back on Panther postgame. Panthers fall here tonight by the final score of 45-6. And all of Harding Academy's points came there in the first half. The Panthers turnovers again. They hurt the Panthers' efforts here tonight with 4 first-half turnovers. Moved the football very early in the football game and was right in the middle of it. But, again, the turnovers were costly. And against a good Harding Academy team, they win it by the final score of 45-6. Todd Wood talking with his team right now and before they get ready to head back to Heber Springs and take on the Dover Pirates next week. It's now time to name the Heartland Ford Player of the Game. Heartland Ford is proud to bring you the Built Ford Tough Player of the Game. Each week, a player is chosen to be honored for their accomplishments. Heartland Ford believes that hard work, dedication, and the drive to give it your all in every aspect from preparation to play is why we take time to honor these individuals. And Lance, this week's Built Ford Tough Player of the Week is?
I'm going to give it to Isaac King this week.
Isaac King was very busy there in the second half. He was a big part of that scoring drive when the Panthers went down. Connor Riddle directed that drive, and Isaac King was his favorite receiver on that drive. And then there in the second drive, where we saw the Panthers just run out of time there late, Lance, with the sportsmanship rule going. And Isaac King, congratulations from the entire Heartland Ford team for being named tonight's Built Ford Tough Player of the Game. And it's fun to watch Isaac King, just a sophomore, and competing here tonight. Again, the Panthers fall 45-6. We appreciate you being with us, watching on our YouTube channel, also listening on 101.9 The Lake. And we look forward to visiting with you next week when the Panthers take on the Dover Pirates. Don't forget, 7 o'clock is our kickoff. 6:45, we'll have Panther Talk with Todd Wood, presented by First Arkansas Bank and Trust. That is next week from Panther Stadium when the Panthers finish up the non-conference schedule. And again, take on the Dover Pirates, and we hope that you'll come out. Don't forget, wear your mask, physical distance, and make sure that we get to continue to play this high school football season in 2020. Lance Hamilton, always a pleasure to be with you, and look forward to seeing you next week.
Absolutely, we'll be there.
So for our entire broadcast crew and for all of our sponsors, we thank so much for our sponsors for allowing us to be able to bring you Panther football tonight on the radio and also on TV tonight. And for our crew here at First Security Stadiums at Searcy, for our studio engineer, Rick Hobgood, for Jeremy Bivens, and for Lance Hamilton. This is Billy Morgan saying thanks for being with us. Again, the final score, Harding Academy wins it over Heber Springs 45-6 tonight. So from the F.L. Davis Ace Home Center broadcast booth and from First Security Stadium in Searcy, this is Billy Morgan saying thanks for being with us, and good night, everybody. Stay safe.